Hi there. In my life, the most dangerous cobra I met was in R&D center of NMDC. The in charge of that division was Dr. Suresh Chandra. He was very kind, very helpful, very cooperative. His problem was he was expecting too much from us. We have some background, we know something, but we never know everything. But he accepted that we should do something, some creativity, some imagination, or some kind of wonderful inventions and discoveries, and this is not reality. Everyone knows something, but you have to train that person so that he can be very skillful and efficient in that line. I had some kind of argument, some kind of differences with Dr. Suresh Chandra, but he was never very helpful. He was very kind. Then there was an S.K. Sahu. He was the second in the line. Another person in the line was S.K. Goel. But they were manageable, they were not that dangerous. The last man who was S Venkateshsn, he was a little strict, good, demanding. He was successful in project. He was also a good man only, I cannot say bad, but very cunning fellow. Internally he was a crooked fellow, a criminal-minded person, a very destructive-minded person. And somebody said a black man like Chanakya, Brahmin, is very dangerous. So he was a black Brahmin from Madras. I'm very sorry to say I never believe in caste, creed and all. But he was my enemy number one because he has a dual nature. He was a very corrupt person to one extent. He was talking something and he was behaving in a different way. When he was transferred from project to Hyderabad, R&D center, and he was made in charge of NPD, he told the R&D center of NMDC just to relax. No work, nothing. 3 years he was sitting idle, smoking cigarettes, hired a casual worker, and taking tea time to time and smoking and going home. And of course, there was no demand from the in charge of R&D. I was upset because I'm a man who believes in hard work. I have limitations, extreme limitations, not very clever, not have that much common sense, not that much intelligence, a very simple and humble person, but very honest and very hardworking. I can only do what I can do. I never boast, I never steal, I never do manipulation, because being student of Vivekananda, you see Subhas Bose here, you see Vivekananda there, you see Rabindranath Tagore there. I cannot become a corrupt because my creed is to be the world best, the great, the honest, the purest, the perfect. I need training if you want to get something from me. Train me, I will do better than you, my dear trainer. But he never did anything. But when he was transferred to Vizag in ultra pure ferric oxide, he brought the in charge of R&D and he told that Dr. Chaudhary betrayed me and he could not succeed in 3 years because Dr. Chaudhary had betrayed him. I was very upset. I remember the words he said to me, and I told him, Venkateshsn, you bloody fool rascal, when you came here, you tell R&D center is to just sit without any work, smoke cigarette, take tea, come before anybody comes. He was coming 8:30 only, 9 was 9:30. And going 5:30, which was the normal timing. Very good man, by efficiency, intelligence, a good friend also, but you see the blame game he was playing, that was upset. I told him a bad workman quarrels with his tools. Nache ne dane to angan ter. Though the dancer doesn't know how to dance, they will say the area is not perfect. Means alavai, making excuses. I told him, you should feel ashamed of yourself, Venkateshsn. You told that R&D center is just to sit, and today when you are going, you are blaming me. He remembered these words like a cobra, and that became venom and venom. He was in Vizag, he failed miserably there. He was again transferred to project. But he was a demanding man, very demanding, strict like iron. He was demanding from the beloved workers, the dumper drivers and all these, blast people and all these, and he could deliver good production of the iron ore in Baladila. My another great friend was Mr. Ramesh, the chairman. Yes, they were my friends because I have a big personality, man. Very believing student of Vivekananda and Buddha can be smaller than anyone. Can you tell me? No, impossible. They were influenced by me. Mr. Tripathi, he was also a chairman. He was also friendly. Rana Som, he was godfather, the best man I met in R&D center, who was under CMD control of NMDC. Means the chairman is overall in charge for everything. That I mean, I'm sorry the language was not that good. But Rana Som sir really gave me a lot of importance and I appreciated him. He changed the course of history of NMDC from iron ore to make the steel company. Very close relationship. Even Shyam Mohan, the chairman, was very close to me. Everyone was close to me. But I never approached them for any favor. S Venkateshsn started hatching conspiracy like Chaitanya. And he promised that he would never allow me to rise to a good position in R&D center. And all these chamchas, bloody son of the bitch. There was another grateful Upadhyay, he was director technical. There was Mr. Joshi, the director of personal department, the most corrupt idiot. And then there was one Tyagarajan, the finance director. They all made a conspiracy. They were all jealous of me. And they transferred me to the project, Baladila. Venkateshsn, I conclude here. The most black sheep of R&D center. He rose to the post of director production. But he was the man who hated me, who tried to destroy me, who tried to really ruin me, and he succeeded to a large extent. He was the man who never promoted me in R&D. I remained just ordinary manager. This fool did not know that nobody is a fool. Only fool is a fool, and that was Venkateshsn, idiot, the jealous and the criminals. Anybody can rise to the greatest position. Everyone has willpower, everyone has commitment, everyone has the intelligence. You have to train them. And once you are at the helm of the top, treat everyone as your children, says so Ashoka the Great. All the people working under you, don't hate them. I was a fool, no doubt. I was very brave like Subhash Bose, Chandrasekhar Azad and Bhagat Singh. That's why they were hanged. Honest and a sincere man will be always a fool. He's not a practical man. He's not a coward. He's not a timid man who does not believe in himself. If this is called lack of common sense, if this is badmash, arrogant, then Subhash Bose was that. He challenged the British. Then Bhagat Singh was that. He was hanged for the liberation of Mother India. I was that kind of person. Honest, sincere, hardworking, very hardworking. That's why I'm talking to you. Venkateshsn, I excuse you and forgive you. I think you are alive. I am alive. Another friend was Mr. Nanda, Mr. Tripathi. They were holding posts, but they were very kind to me. That's why I told them, friend. A friend needs a friend indeed. Thank you, viewers.